Hey, oh, hey, it's your girl Jen with Totally Zen, and today we're gonna do a Wednesday whip and chat. I know I haven't done one of those in a while, so we are here today to do one, and I hope you enjoy it. If you are new here, welcome in. If you are returning, welcome back. Today we are also gonna do some this and that questions for diamond painting, and then I'm also gonna go over events that I'm currently doing, and I'm going to just go over some different things in general about my channel. So I hope you stick around, but on another note, I will put you over here so where you can see what I'm doing, and I hope you enjoy the video. We're going to be working on this little section over here, and I'm going to update you on some things that are going to be coming on my channel, and then we're going to do a little this or that I seen on Messy Girl Crafts. It's just going to be a few questions, and then I will put the questions in the description, and you can do it and add it to your videos if you would like as well. Just a fun little thing to pass the time. You will see in the upcoming videos pretty soon coming on my channel is I am going to be doing a temperature cross stitch conversion on my channel. So I've already started calculating and keeping track of all my days. I did start the kit up process, and that is in a video that's going to be coming once I get everything for it. Basically, I started everything, and then the canvas that I purchased was too small, so I had to order a new canvas that was bigger, and along with that I also purchased some more smaller tape so I can section it off and it not look as crazy. The cross stitch conversion is different. I'm basically starting in the middle of the canvas with this one, so it's going to make it where I need to have that canvas already sectioned off and ready to go. So basically, I needed to buy a new canvas, and it's on its way, so it should be here pretty soon. I just don't have an estimated time. This one was legit a pain because it was like, oh, it's going to be here from like the 17th to the 27th instead of like giving me an actual date. So I don't know when it's actually going to be here, but I do know that it is in the United States. It just passed customs, so it should be here pretty soon. I ordered it off of Amazon, but it's coming from China. So it should be here. Once I get that, then I will finish my kit up video, and then I'll have that posted for you. Hopefully, I will have a review post coming for this kit in this month. I'm hoping to have it done in the next week or so. Fingers crossed. We'll see if that actually happens or not, because my life is crazy as you know it. We are back to basketball. The kids had 2 days off for snow the past 2 days, and so they've been doing e-learning. So trying to film, do e-learning, and work was super fun. And I managed to have some other videos that I could post in the meantime, so that's cool. I was hoping during my Christmas break that I would have been able to film a whole bunch of stuff and have it in my backlog and post on days where I'm sick, and that did not happen because I ended up getting sick. So I had a mini vacation, I had days off, and I was hoping to be able to use those to get my film like bucket in there so I could be ahead of the game, and ended up being sick pretty much the last couple weeks. So it's okay though, life happens. We will get through it and we will move on with our happy little selves. So we'll get that going. I will get them. I've got a couple in my backlog. I just got to finish editing them and get them uploaded onto YouTube through the laptop. So then we can actually get those posted pretty soon for you. So you'll see today I posted one about storage containers. And what else do I have coming? I do plan on trying to focus more in 2025 about purchasing from small shops. So I'm gonna attempt to do a small shop wish list or a wish list in general video pretty soon. Now that the kids are back in school, my house is going to be more quiet, so I'll be able to record a little bit better. It's really hard to record when you have a dog in the house and three young children who want to be loud all the time. And that's okay though, because that's what their job is to do, is to be loud because they're kids. But it does make my filming a little bit slower because I don't get to work on my WIPs that much. And for 2025, I'm going to try to not say the word that much in my videos, or at least do it to where I can crop it out. I never realized how much I said it until I started having to edit all my videos, and I was like, gosh darn, like I say that all the time. And it's just a really bad habit. I used to be pretty decent at public speaking. I went through like some classes and stuff in college and high school. So I need to just get myself back into that state of being able to treat these videos more like speaking in public versus just rambling and being all cray cray. But it is my life, and that's the way my life tends to be, is just crazy and wild and everywhere. And that's okay because it helps make everything more fun, right? But I have those videos coming. Probably going to do some other videos too. Not really sure. I do know, let's talk about some events that I'm doing. Basically, the events that I'm in right now is Pink and Black with Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting and Crafty-ish Kristen. That event is probably one of my favorites so far because the event hosts actually get into creating the event with you. They chit chat with you and they actually make videos around the event versus just posting a YouTube video and making you watch it and search for hidden words. And that's cool. I like that. It's fun. But I love the fact that they are building their they're building their platform, right? They're involving the people in the event to get in with the event. They're actually communicating and making it fun. So I just like how this little event is more involved with you and it's not commercialized. That's how I feel anyway. It feels more like a commercial, like they're just doing it to basically get views. I'm just going off of what I have done in the last 6 months or so and things that I've seen and learned from those 6 months. And with that being said, basically, I haven't been diamond painting that much and I've already seen a lot. But back to my events anyway, I get so sidetracked and I apologize. But I just like this little diamond painting event that I've been in right now because the girls make it pretty fun. And if you haven't seen it, I know you can't join the event right now, but you can follow along. You can still be in it. You can still chat with the community and so on and so forth. But for the actual event itself, they did close it because they had so many people in the event, which is really cool that they've got that many in their community now. And anywho, another one that I'm doing, since you all know, I like to do my mini Mondays. We have diamond painting with Jack and Annette, but her YouTube is The Lounge with Annette. are doing 100 partials. So basically with that one is any partials or coasters, paint gym, any of that stuff, you can be in their 100-day partials and do that, and they can come from anywhere. So I'm working on those as well. And then as of right now, that's the only events that I have. I don't have any other events going on. I've seen a couple that I may join, but I don't know. I may just focus on my stash and, getting the purchases I want to do for the year, because I don't know. I'm just kind of torn. Maybe it's because of the two events that I started first, and I just kind of feel like I said earlier, they were commercialized, so it's kind of set me back on wanting to do events. But it's okay, because everything is different in every area and every event. So we may try those different events and enjoy them more, and we may find that we don't like them at all. So, but you don't know until you try it. So we will see what happens in 2025. I could turn around and do 50 different events. I don't know, because I'm just like that too. We shall see. I did my bestie canvas. So, as you know, every first Tuesday of the month, I tally up all of my new besties from all of my platforms, and we put a new diamond for each new bestie on our canvas, and we're trying to complete that canvas. I was hoping to have it done in a year's time, but it looks like I picked too big of a canvas, so it's probably not going to happen unless I blow up overnight, which I don't doubt. I doubt that. But it's okay too, because I, you know, it is what it is. I have learned that I don't have high expectations on anything in life, because if you get high expectations, it's easy to be disappointed when it doesn't happen the way that you want it to. So I just kind of flow through life. Um, and that's my motto. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit, right? Let's quote some lunch lady quotes in there. But um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just a more peaceful soul. I want to just be chill and enjoy life and not have pressure of doing things. So I will say though, on this canvas that I'm working on, I am scared that I'm going to run out of this color, 336. I don't know. There's a few others that I'm kind of afraid of as well, but I keep trying to tell myself that it's because we're almost done with that color. It is a Dreamer design, so if I do run out of that color or colors, I'll just communicate with them and tell them, hey, I ran out. Can I get some new? But I have faith we're going to make it. All right, so we'll get into some of my little this or that questions to help pass the time through the rest of this video. Let's move that stuff out of the way. So the first question that is on there is a this or that, a round or square drill. So I personally probably prefer round, but a lot of my kits that I have purchased lately have all been square, because it's all that the company is providing with that painting. I go off of, if I like this image, do I want to do this image? Could I see this image hanging up in my house somewhere. Could I see it being given to somebody? That's kind of how I purchase all of my kits. So I don't purchase solely because it's round or solely because it's square. I do both. I prefer round because it just doesn't look as bad if you're not 100% square on your lines. And I am still working on my multi-placing skills. I am not the best at multi-placing at all. As you can see in most of my videos, it's usually all willy-nilly and all wonky and weird. I try my best, but square drills just show so much imperfection. Maybe it's because I haven't done a square drill with a phenomenal company. I've done square with Make Market, which I will never buy square again, and their canvases. It just did not turn out very well at all. I did square with Fallon Gem, which it was my very first square kit. So, of course, it definitely did not turn out so well. Had nothing to do with the company, but more so myself. I did do a square with Diamond Art Club, but it was a little one. So I'm interested to see what the larger kits will do compared to the little one. If they're different or if they're still the same. Because, I mean, initially they're still the same company. So they should still have canvases the same. But I don't know. Sometimes those little canvases just react differently than larger ones. So I don't know. So basically, I prefer round, but I can work both. I do know the images come out better with round, or I mean with square. So I've been trying to work on my square skills as much as possible. All right. So the second question is pre-made or custom kits. So basically that just means, do I do customs where I send in a picture and have that picture made? And I do not. I have only done pre-mades. I have looked into customs, but I'm scared to do a custom. I have just seen so many bad customs that it makes me scared to purchase a custom. If I did a custom, I would probably do one that I wouldn't be so like amped up about at first to see if that company did good. And then if they did good, I would probably order one that I would want to do, right? But no pre-mades yet, or no customs yet. So, but 2025, it's a brand new year. We might do it. The third question is this or that on partial or full drill canvases. So I personally love full drill. There are some that I like that are partials, but I just much rather actually work the whole kit. I don't know. To me, partials feel like a waste of a canvas. I know the picture looks better because they can't get such detail in smaller parts of canvases, but I don't know. I just don't like the partials. I much rather do the whole kit. All right. Number 4, do I multi-place this or that, or multi-placing or single placing? So I've been trying to step out, like we just talked about a few minutes ago, and do better with my multi-placing. I believe this one is an 8th placer. So I've been doing okay with it. I still do struggle in many places, but I do tend to use the multi-placer even if it's only like sometimes even just with one diamond. It just depends on my mood, really. But I that one's hard for me. I don't The question should have been, do you like doing I don't know. I can't do that one. I I'm a both. We'll go with that. All right. Let's go to our next question, which is wax or putty. All right, so that's an easy one for me. Putty. Putty all the way. I don't have a favorite putty store as of yet. Lately, I've just been using the one that comes in the kit with Diamond Art Club. Uh, the only thing I don't like about the one from Diamond Art Club is it is stringier. It seems to come out like this one. See how it's out of the multi-placer? It comes out of the multi-placer really easily, and you constantly have to come and like run your finger along it and clean it off, or it, as you see, it sticks to the drills or the canvas. So I don't know if it's my favorite, but I've just been using it a lot lately. I have ordered from it's so Rachel, and I got some from what's the other one? Oh, Tiny Diny Creations. I really do like her putty. It's probably as of right now, my top favorite is from Tiny Diny Creations. And then I've also purchased from Randa's, and hers is pretty good too. So between Randa's and Tiny Diny, they're probably honestly my favorite. It's a Rachel's does pretty good too, but I think my humidity level, it seems to not be as sticky as long, if that makes sense. But I do prefer putty over wax any day, unless it's my special drills like crystals and ABs. I use wax. All right, number 6, do this or that, light pad or no light pad. I don't use a light pad anymore. I will use it occasionally, but that's more of a I don't want to dig it out and use it type scenario. If I had a permanent desk where I could leave it there and then leave my canvas to work on and come back, I probably would use it more. But with my current setup, I use the kitchen table, so I have to pack up when I'm done. I don't like using the light pad because it's just more stuff I have to get out. So I don't use the light pad very much. And let's go on to number 8. Do I frame my finish? Okay, so this one is 3 different ones. Do you frame your finish, use a portfolio? I take that completely back. This or that, are you going to frame your finish or use a portfolio for your finish? And for me, I have done both. So this one right here, I'm not necessarily going to go to Michael's and frame it because, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. But I am going to hang this one up. So this one is going to go in my bedroom and it's going to be put up, but most of my canvases are in a portfolio. Whether it be a little one that has all of them together, like a big binder, or just a little one. Also, my magnets, they are all up on the fridge. I have also given some magnets away. So those are on other people's fridges. But I also am still pretty new. So there hasn't been a canvas that I've really done other than the one I donated to my church. I haven't done too many that I actually want to hang up on the wall. I would just much rather have them in a portfolio so I can go back and look at them when I want to, but not necessarily hanging up. All right, so this or that, and we are on number 9. So number 9 is relaxing music or watching something while I diamond paint. So I tend to watch drama TV while I diamond paint. I love my trash TV. So basically, I like watching like shows like Overboard and like The Challenge and stuff like that. Big Brother. I love watching those shows. I also am really big on watching um, like Rescue 911 and Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. I do tend to watch videos or something like that while I diamond paint, or I watch other YouTubers as well. All right, so some of this might be out of frame. I'm not sure. Do apologize ahead of time, but I will still be here chit-chatting with you. So we got done with number 9. We are on to question 10. Do I want to do big canvases or small canvases? Which one do I prefer? So basically, I am everywhere. I'm all over the board. So I like my big canvases, but I also do a lot of small canvases. I do think that for filming purposes, the smaller canvases work a lot better because you can film a lot more different varieties versus being stuck on the same canvas for months, especially when you're a person like me that I don't stay up all night to film and do my diamond paintings like other people do, which nothing against you if that's what you do. Um, some people just can't sleep. But I like being in bed by 9, so I don't stay up very long. Basically, I don't work on my canvases very much, is all I'm trying to get at. Put my foot in my mouth and move on to the next one. A number 11, AB or fairy dust special drills. Which is my favorite? Honestly, I would probably say I like fairy dust over ABs. ABs are very pretty. I do love AB drills, but they are really hard to work with, especially like this canvas has a whole bunch of special drills, which I love all my special drills. But working on the ABs in more of a color blocking situation like this canvas has, it stinks. I don't like it. It's hard. But I will say, if you use the plastic, if you use this tip, Um, and I've gotten it a couple different times from different companies. Don't know exactly all of them that I've gotten them from, but this really skinny tip like this with wax in it is super, super awesome. Um, I really like that tip with wax and ABs. Does it work all the time? No. You still have to like wet your tip or something like that to use it, but I would probably prefer fairy dust or crystals or any of the other specialty drills over ABs. Moving on to 12, hand turned or standard tool pens. As much as I would love to have a hand turned pen, they're so expensive. And it's not me complaining about the price. I completely get it. It's a custom pen. You put your price on there according to your labor. But for me in general, I can't personally purchase a custom pen that's turned. One day I will, but as of right now, I do not have any customs. My favorite has been the ones from Diamond Art Club. They are the perfect weight. I really like they're not like heavy, but they are kind of heavy. I do have some others. Like I purchased this one from O'Brien Creations as a little hand one. So I do like this one too. So it is, I guess you could call this one a hand turned. It's the first one I've ever purchased because it was only $18 and I can afford that. Um, but I have used this type the most. Even the one you can order from Amazon. This one is a little lighter than this one, but this one also has a lot more metal tip to it than this, because this is also the twist and pick. So it also has that part in here with the putty in it as well. So personally for me, I just get the standard, I can't even call these standard. They're the specialty pens. These are the standard, and I don't use them too much. They're too thin. My hand starts cramping too much afterward. So number 13, do you like to do seasonal themes, or am I like one into all year type of diamond paintings? Basically, I go with the flow. I try to do some seasoned ones, like I have the St. Patrick's Day one from Mooney Made, and I've done, drills and chills and jingle drills. So that kind of forced me to do some themed seasoned ones because that's what uh, the event called for. So, but I am not necessarily like, oh, it's Christmas, let's do Christmas stuff. Unless it's like my minis. My minis for sure, I try to do those then themed as much as possible, but for the canvas itself, I just do what calls my name. um, so that's that one. And let's see, number 14. Am I a single whipper or a polywiper? And I am for sure a polywiper. I have so many kits open and I don't feel bad about it one bit. But if you are not new to my channel, or if you are new to my channel, basically I have different days that I do different things. So Mondays, I do my mini Mondays. So I've got a whole bunch of different kits open for my minis. And then I try to do any other days for my events. And then I don't know. I have ADHD so bad. So once I get bored of doing one canvas, I work on another. So basically, if I have multiple kits open, I can just work on which one is calling my name for that day. Like yesterday, I worked on my pink and black event, and today I'm working on my bunny. So I just go by what calls me, and that's why I have multiple open at once. And let's see, 15. Do I enjoy unboxing videos or finish and review videos? I enjoy all of them. So I'm not picky about which one that I watch. I probably watch more unboxing videos than I do post box or post reviews because I am, I guess, more interested in seeing what the canvas looks like versus how you did on the canvas, if that makes sense. But I do watch both. So I am not really like this one, I'm kind of in between again. I am both like, I'm mixed review on that one. So 16, poured glue or double-sided adhesive. So truly, I don't know if I've ever done a double-sided adhesive. Everyone complains about them, so I hope I never do one. I have mostly done poured glue, and I enjoy my poured glue because I can roll it backwards. I can do whatever I want to do with the kit and not have to worry about all my drills coming off. Because I'm a tad bit rough on anything that I work on. Number 17, release paper or washi tape for sections. I used to do the washi tape across the canvases. This one honestly is a mix with me too, because I do different things according to how I want to film. So like with this Frost Bunny, I do different sections where I just pull the plastic back and then work as what I can work, and then put it back when I don't want to work no more. And then I've also put on the wax paper so I could do some videos that way. And I do kind of like the wax paper, but you have to be careful with wax paper and not leave it on for a really long time, because then your canvas won't be so sticky no more. So that is one of those, like, you put it on and then work what you put it on right then and there. Now, I have left mine on for a couple months with this Dreamer Designs, this one, and it was still sticky, but I could tell that it wasn't as sticky as like up here. So it still was working for me. And then I do washi tape if I want to do a film where people are helping me pick sections. But I haven't done that in a while, so for the most part, I just peel and work. I don't even do either one, to be honest with you, most of the time. Do I like bold colors or pastel colors? And I absolutely love the bold colors. So any of them that are super bright, I am more drawn to. There's one that was just released on Dreamer Designs that is not a kit that I normally would do, because I don't do too many portraits or cartoons. I just personally don't like them. But this one has really drawn me in, and it's really hard for me not to purchase it. It's been sitting in my cart for a while now, and I keep talking myself out of it because with Christmas, I personally just don't have the money to purchase it. So I need to catch up on everything before I can purchase it. So hopefully it'll be there when I have the extra cash to purchase it, but we shall see. I do like the pastels, so all of those Mrs. Butterdees. I love those kits. Will I purchase all of them? Probably not, but I do really like a lot of her artwork too, because I love the pastel colors that are in there. But I am more drawn to the bright colored ones, as you can see from my stained glass one, the donut that I did last year, which was not on YouTube, it was on TikTok. So if you came over from TikTok, you would have seen it, but it was in my year-end review. So you would have seen it in there too if you watched that video. So let's move on to the next question, which is 19, the landscape or character item imagery for diamond painting. And honestly, like, I'm not really drawn to either or. I'm more just drawn to the picture. Does the picture look like it's going to look okay when it comes out as a diamond painting type situation? So if the landscape does not look like it's going to be a good diamond painting, I'm not interested in it. I'm not going to purchase it. There are a few that I really, really love. There's probably more landscape type of stuff in my wish list than there is character stuff, but I don't know. I just go by what I like. I know these questions, I'm so like in the middle of all of them. All right, so going to number 20. And I kind of said this earlier, am I a morning or late night diamond painter? And I am 100% a morning diamond painter. So I tend to diamond paint in the morning because everyone in my house is still sleeping and I generally just wake up early anyway. For a while, I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't know why, but I was. And I like to be in bed by 9. But that's partially because my body will just generally wake me up. I'm up no later than 8 o'clock a.m. every single day. That's just how my body tortures me. And I'm just more motivated in the mornings. So I am a morning, lunchtime diamond painter because most of my videos come through or are recorded during my lunchtime hour from work. So that's that. And we have one more question. And the last question is animated art or realistic style? And I am more leaning toward the realistic style. Now, do some of the animated, because like I said, there's one from Dreamer Design that is full animation. It is an animated video or picture of a little girl holding her like a little doll, and it is an animated picture, but I think it's the colors that draw me to that one. I don't know, something just draws me to that canvas and I want to get it so bad. But I in general like the ones that are more realistic looking than the ones that are cartoonish or anime. I don't like the anime stuff. I never got into the anime cartoons or any of that stuff. Do I think they're still good canvases? Absolutely. They're just not my canvas. I personally I don't want to buy those except for that one. And honestly, like, other than the fairy ones, and there's even fairy ones that I don't like too, I don't know. I like things that look real. So I'm more into the realistic no matter what. I don't want to pay a huge amount for a canvas that I wouldn't want to hang up in my house. And I would not hang up any kind of anime in my house unless it's something for my kids' room, because they do like anime stuff. But they're more of the boy anime cartoons. But that is all of my this or that questions. I will link the open questions in my description down below, and you can go on there and do this video yourself and see if anyone will follow along with it. Let me know in the comments below what's your this and that's, what's your favorite this and that question, if you don't want to answer them all on here. I knew I had enough there. So we are not almost done with this section. We still got quite a ways for this section, but I will go ahead and end the video here just because I'm sure I'm going over on my time. If I upload anything over 40 minutes, my editing and everything just can't handle it. So I try to keep everything under 40 minutes. So if you are new here, be sure to follow along, like, and subscribe. hit that bell so you get notified when I do my next videos. I try to upload shorts on Monday, and those are my minis, but occasionally I will do those as a regular video as well, but they will be more ASMR than they will be an actual video of like with me talking. And I try to do WIP and Chats on Wednesday if I have time to do them. They are a little bit more willy-nilly and all over the place, so if you are like me and you like all over the place and more of a vlog type situation, then, you know, be sure to follow that playlist and get notified when I upload my next WIP and Chat. But on another note, I hope you have a fantastic day. Stay amazing. You are amazing. Have a great day. Bye.